realize it has been a week. God, it passed me by so quickly. I didn't realize. But I got it done on the 22nd. So now I can officially remove the plastic. Ah, wow. Ah. So you see, all the dry blood that come off. Oh my God, that is freaking crazy. Look at it. It makes me think of Madonna's MDNA tour, where she made herself look like she was beaten up and wearing that white diamond dress. That's crazy. So there it is. All right, so I'm getting ready to wipe it off and clean it. My skin looks crinkly or something because of from the from the that sheer plastic like stuff that was on it. Oh, there we go. So I'm wiping one side. Am I doing it gently? Absolutely not. Look how when I wipe it, oh wow, and look how it makes it, oh wow, that made it come to life. I did not get the name touched up, but I did get her touched up. And I got her hairline fixed right there. What is that redness on the cheek? Oh, that's a little more right there. Wow, she told me 7 days when I take it off, it will be completely healed. No, it doesn't hurt. This was a touch-up. I had had the tattoo, but then I got it touched up. So it's 90s Madonna. It's funny, when we think of Madonna, we think 80s, 90s, thousands. Oh yeah, see, I wanted it to represent Madonna like then and now. So to kind of capture all of that, and then also to have the well, I've had this one for years, but I got it. It was time for a touch up. So yeah, look at the detail in the hair, and then this was all new. The shading down the nose, underneath the nose, the lips. I wanted much brighter red lip. I can't see it the way you can. Oh wow, she hit it up. I mean, she really lined it with those, with the lip. I mean, the eyes and the lips and all that. So you have to understand too, with it like it is, it's three, it's going across the arms. So it looks a lot like me. That does not look like me. I just took off my makeup. Because I told her I didn't want the shading. I don't want none of the shading. I just wanted dark lines to really hit it up and touch it. Well, the photo of Madonna from this era was taken from the photo shoot of Justify My Love, from that album, from that single cover. So all of the black stuff people saw was actually just dried up blood on here. And let me tell you, God, it feels weird right now. Okay, so I'm going to use a little witch hazel, and I'm going to just spread it on here for extra cleaning. There we go. But I've seen people do tattoos, Marilyn Monroe, people like that. And I wanted a strong woman. To me, Madonna is a lot of things to a lot of people. And for me, I'm not getting Cardi B. I'm sorry, but Cardi B is not going to be here 10 years from now, I don't think. Um, these are people that I'm sorry if you're a fan of hers. I think Cardi B's cool, but I don't. We're not seeing a lot of Cardi B right now because she's afraid to put out a new album. Okay, I'm looking in the mirror, checking out eyebrows, eyes. And the thing is, it depends on which way my arm is, how I move it, on how the tattoo is going to look. But I like the way I can see where all the hair got touched up and that got laid out right. Can't wait to look back to the video and see how it looks. See, when you look at certain angles, to me it looks more like that. But yeah, it was back in Madonna's 90s. See how your skin stretches? So depending on what position my arm is, that makes it look more like her. Oh, Britney would be awesome. Yeah, Britney tattoo, absolutely. Britney is not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm double checking myself. I'm checking it out because I remember seeing her with the white. Oh, wow. Okay, I see how that's done with that shadowing at the cheek area and the nose area. Okay, I see the dramatic eyelashes. I kind of wanted a heavier eyeliner over the lid. But then I can kind of see why, she went the way she did. So yeah, as a few days go by, it'll look a little different. But I liked Madonna and chose her because she is a strong woman. People talk about her behind her back. They say a lot of junk about her on social media. And she didn't let it get to her. You feel me? She's strong. She was like, whatever, talk about me. I know you can't say it to my face. And she's right. They can't say it to her face. All right, blend it with hazel. Now I'm going to add a need moisturizer to add on this thing. Which one's good? Oh, baby oil. Okay. Yeah. Baby oil is a good moisturizer. No, Madonna ain't got time to be worrying about no haters. She's making money. She in the studio. That woman is still making money. And she's going to make a heck of a lot more. I don't know who's messaging or something. Okay. I don't want it to be cluttered with baby oil. But I need that moisture and cleansing because this has been covered for, I can't believe it. It's been 7 days. Okay, there we go. Got the baby oil. Yes, making sure it smells like baby oil. So I got it on good for moisture. So there, clean it with baby oil. I can see little ripples in my skin from the plastic. But that's why Madonna always inspired me because of her strength and people calling her name, saying things, and she didn't let it get to her. Gwen Stefani, she's okay. I have some of her music, but she's not someone that I look up to or admire. Gwen Stefani, people don't talk junk about her. They don't say anything about her because did she marry that country singer? Madonna's had to deal with crap for so many years. I mean, this is her 40th year as an artist. And they are releasing all of her stuff. No, I'm not getting any more tattoos. I'm done. No more. No more tattoos. Unless if I'm in a relationship or if I get married again in my life and we both get a tattoo that sort of represents the same thing or each other, basically. That is the only way I would do that again. Another tattoo. That's the only way I get another tattoo. But I like the way she shaded in the cheek area through here. I like how she did the bridge nose to the sides, the detailing with hair. But if I could do anything else to it, I think I would have made the hair go all the way down to the M. I would have made her hair more a little bit. I would have made it longer, I think, and maybe add a little splash of color. But I wanted it to be, we wanted to kind of represent Madonna, then sort of now. Um, so it's just black, gray, and color. Blush. I think she did a hint of it for no, I think she did like a grayish color, and then she went like here sideways, so as you can see, like right here to the jawline through there, like that. But then even like right in through here, this is still got some red to it, where she did the nose. Um, yeah. So that's it. So I'm cool with it. But I kind of wanted a heavier eyeliner on the top. But either way, there it is. It's done deal. I can put blush on it, actually. But if you think about it, Madonna really doesn't do blush. So anyway, done deal. There we go. Done, done, done. And she actually used 3 colors for the lips. Yeah, 3 colors. Well, I was going through a breakdown when I got my tattoo, and I needed a woman who was an artist. Madonna has a song for every emotion, every human emotion, feeling. I'm not talking about the images that she presents in videos and things like that. None of that stuff. I'm talking about she herself. It's all about the music, but also she was the first artist to inspire me. But I got a lot of strength from songs of hers, like her song called Words. I remember that she's been in Playground. Live to Tell talks about being in a relationship. A man can tell 1,000 lies. She learns her lesson well. So yeah, but then she has music for every emotion, feeling of the human life, everything that we got through. Sort of been, oh yeah, there is a little color mixed done through here. So I mean, she added some little color in places. I can see that up there, and then okay. Of course, it's going to hurt if you get a tattoo. They're using a needle and ink, girl. It's not going to feel like butterfly kisses. Um, I got this tattoo originally done a few years back, and that was like, I think she charged me 150 or maybe 200. But the touch, to get it retouched, um, she gave me a discount, a very deep discount to retouch it, to add more shading, to get in there and do like the lashes, more dramatic eyelashes. Also the lips with 3 different colors, and you can see underneath the nose. Then the hair, to get them hairs like that. So a lot of this here, I did it live on YouTube. Yeah, I did this live on YouTube. So yeah, the video is on YouTube. Unless I removed it. I think it's still here. If I took it out, it's because I didn't like how I talk too much. Oh wow, I'm looking at the eyes. So yeah, you can see the color shading that was done through here to go into where the nose is. And then of course, The lips are, yeah, that's 3 different colors in the lips. I'm stretching it out. But yeah, there are 3 colors with the lips. I have fibromyalgia. I took a Tylenol and the anxiety medication, anxiety pill. So I'm showing you all the details with hair, the different shades that shows you the different kinds of needles that were used. Even the touch-up included like do here, do this, and then do here. I did not want the shade, a lot of shading touched up, and then like around the earrings and stuff like that. And then the eyes. So, I mean, you can pretty much tell what was touched up. Upper, lower lashes were done better. The white in the eyes were done. And then the eyeball itself was done with 2 different colors of blue and then some white. But the lips, as you can see, it's 3 different colors. Very dumb. It's very 3D dimensional. So yeah, but all of the really dark stuff like here and everything, you can see it really well. I'm feeling for scabbing, and I don't feel any, but it's going to look better in a few days. It's going to take about another week or 2 before it looks really, really fully healed and fully well. So, yeah, that's it. That's on deal. Now I'm exhausted and tired, and I can go chill. So, this is the only tattoo that I'd ever get touched up. So, that's the only one that I would get touched up. It's the only one I did get touched up. Yeah. So as you can see, depending on how I'm in my arm, it changes the expression and the way the whole tattoo looks. So now I'm done with that. But nope, I'm not getting no more tattoos, no more touch-ups. I'm done. And to be honest, I mean, all of my tattoos were done when I was going through something. So, you know, just going through some things in life that were difficult. Anyway, so, of what, Dixie? Yes, your mama hadn't had you yet when I got that. So depending on lighting, you see how it looks different. Can I talk? Oh, my Barbie tattoo. Well, what do you want to know about it? Well, Madonna represents strength. Okay, let me tell you my idea of what my tattoos represent from my perspective. Madonna represents strength, a strong female woman, okay? Madonna represents a woman who lives her life the way she wanted. Madonna lived her life, her career, everything was done the way she wanted. No one told her what to do, how to live her life. So I found her to be very inspiring. She didn't let anyone have the power or the control to tell her how to live her life and how to live her career. So that was very inspiring to me. So, no, I'm not getting Barbie touched up. So that's the Barbie. This represents the Barbie that I loved so much. And I always saw in doll magazines, I saw on internet, eBay. Cousins had her. so many people I knew had her. I mean, as a kid, and they always had them in the box. They never opened them, or they had them at the box. Um, oh my God, I remember just looking at that doll, just daydreaming. And so, for me, I took Peaches and Cream Barbie with me when I got this done. She represents lost childhood dreams. Yeah, she represents the inner child that's in me, and the love for Barbie. Um, like, um, Rich, I'm surprised you never noticed that before. And then I have tattoos over here. Now, with Alan from Barbie's tattoo will be a lot longer. It's Peaches and Cream. So here I have my name Selena with a rose, like the singer Selena. And then I have a little piece of her song Como la Flor. So for me, it was when my first relationship was ending, and I had a nervous breakdown. Literally had a nervous breakdown to that. Your first love, the first one you give your heart, soul, and body to. And yeah, so I told him, I said, Como la flor con tanto amor me diste tú, se marchito, me marcho hoy, which says, like the flower. Wait, I'm trying to think. God, I'm trying to think how to translate this because I do know. Like the flower with so much love, it died and withered. Therefore, I must go. So, in other words, it's like the way love and a rose of a flower is compared. A rose is always compared to love. So, like a rose, as it begins to wither and turn brown and die, so did his love for me. And since the love is no longer there and it's gone, then I must go. And then the other is Justina Rivera with the butterfly La Gran Senora. I had that done actually I had it done December 9th, around midday. Then that night of December 9th, it was all over the news that Jenna Rivera she was missing from an airplane crash. And then we found out they found it next day and the pieces of her from the crash. Oh my God, that just freaky. I would never forget that. We were talking about that in that video. Um, the video is on here, I believe. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, we talked about I had that tattoo done the day and Genoveva got missing that night and died the same day I had that tattoo done. Genoveva was also a strong woman. Um, she had so many haters, got death threats, and there was a bomb on her plane that exploded in the air, like 15 minutes in the air. Well, Richard, because you have not been able to get over what happened, maybe you should get something like a tattoo that represents what you had. But you have to understand something. When someone passes the way that he passed, he was not mentally well when he did that. So that had nothing to do with you. That was not your fault. You had nothing to do with that because he chose to do what he did. And you were not around. And therefore, because you weren't around, that was nothing to do with that. And most likely he was having issues dealing with his sexuality and being confused about it. But then I don't know him. I don't know his parents. I don't know what could have been going on at home. I don't know. I don't know, honey. All I can tell you is that it had nothing to do with you, and that him taking his life, that's not your fault. But I think you may need therapy for that to help you get through it, to be stronger, and just to get through. But anyway, also me and my childhood friend Loretta, her sister, she had two other sisters. I can't remember their names right now. But the oldest one, she was in, um, oh my God, me and Loretta, we were in elementary school, like in kindergarten. And her sister, who was in high school, I think she was a senior. I think she was like 12th grade. She had peaches and cream. And so we remember seeing her, but she didn't open it. She had it in a box to look at. She like, but she had it for so many years. Um, so by then, it was just like an antique. But she had like three of them, one in the box and two out of the box. So we played with the ones out of the box. So yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. But um, I don't have a tattoo that represents the death of someone or anything like that. My tattoos represent um, being strong, being courageous, um, being who you are with no regrets. Um, Because, like with the Selena one, that deals with relationships. We all have relationships. So it deals with a relationship that comes to the end. Whenever the love starts dying and there's nothing there, there's no point in trying to stay in it. Mm. Well, you don't want to share too much of your personal stuff on here because I have people who love to hate me and love to love me, so I don't want you getting caught up in any kind of any of their mess. Miss Virginia Rivera, she didn't take trash. She didn't take shit from no man. Period. She would cuss even in songs. She has a song called Ovaries, and she talks about how much bigger they are compared to the whatever man's pissed her off compared to his testicles. So, um, yeah. And then one song she's talking about, oh, and the next time you want something, why don't you try to bend it backwards and see if it'll reach? In other words, to himself. Okay. Anyway, Barbie tattoo represented my childhood dream Barbies, wishes, and I'm thankful that I have them. Um, so yeah, I don't do tattoos. I'm not doing any more tattoos. And I'm not doing tattoos that deal with people who have died. Because people who are no longer with us, like Marilyn Monroe or Michael Jackson, um, Whitney, any artist, I think it's okay to pay tribute to them. Do whatever you feel comfortable with. Yes, I like Cheekies. I do wish she could sing more like her mama, but her version of Jolene, she did really good. And she sings better in English. But I also noticed that in Jenny Rivera's very first albums, she sounded a lot like Cheeky's, well, Cheeky sounds a lot like her. Oh, God. Oh, well, Marcus, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, everyone's different. Everyone gets a tattoo for a different meaning. Um, I don't have any strong women in my life that I can look up to. They're weak. So, Um, in fact, the women that are on the women I have tattooed on me, including Barbie, who's not a real woman, they all represent part of my personality combined in one, really. But Madonna is the most powerful one because, like I said, her music is soundtrack to my life and before. Um, but even off her very first album, like Borderline, and then the song I Know It. But I also like Holiday, Everybody Come Together in Every Nation. That would be wonderful. She's been trying to spread that since 1982, so you can't tell men of power anything. They're not going to listen. They don't care. They're too selfish. Um, but anyway, like I said, I chose her too because people called her a whore, slut. But the thing is, when she first came out and dancing and with her belly button out, and then when she went through the 1985 Like a Virgin phase that I've seen on YouTube to everything, she's had to like half naked and everything. Oh, every woman wants to be her. Every man wanted her. But when Madonna started supporting gay people, that was when they started calling her a slut, a whore, all the names started. That was when people wanted to break her and tear her down because they didn't. I found that back in that time, it wasn't like today. Today's young people generation, they will tear your ass down. They will break you down. They will rip you to a pulp. They ain't taking that crap like the now old people did back then. So they're not gonna take that abuse.